early team Manchester United news for the West Ham clash in there. Welcome to the football news, top 10s and lifestyle zone. I go by the names of Rokani onto this channel, and today we are really into the early team news of Manchester United versus the side which goes by names of West Ham in there. Smash the like on the video, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, Manchester United will look to respond to the disappointment against Young Boys by maintaining their good start in the Premier League in Sunday's game at West Ham United. In there, the Reds approach the latest match week in top sport in the division after acquiring 10 points from the 4 games, but the East Londoners have also made an unbeaten opening to the campaign and lie in 8th spot after previously leading the table in there. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will assess the fitness of his troops coming out of the trip to Switzerland, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be available despite his European suspensions, which rules him out of the home tie with Villarreal on 29th. Remember, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was really shown a red card into the first half, and I think it was around the 36th minute in there while they're playing Young Boys. That rules him out of the tie of Villarreal in the Champions League, but that does not really keep him out of the Premier League in there. That means he's going to be available for selection into the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer squad in there. Mason Greenwood can earn a recall after being an unused substitute in Bern, and he scored a cracker in this fixture last time, in addition to starting the season in fine form. Yeah, a man who goes by the name of Mason Greenwood has netted 3 goals into his last 4 appearances for Manchester United, so I think he's really going to get back into the starting position of Manchester United. Edson Cavani is a doubt after failing to make the flight in midweek, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer expecting the Uruguayan player to be out for around a week. And Scott McTominay is another one who has been sidelined, but I think Scott McTominay has really recovered and has been training well with Manchester United, and expect him to come through and play for a team which goes by names of Manchester United, as they talk on his side which goes by names of West Ham. So I think he's really going to be up for a selection. Let's wait for the press conference of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think it's coming up like 3-4 hours from now, and we're bringing you that so-called press conference here onto the football news and football news top 10s and lifestyle zone. Cristiano Ronaldo will be hoping to continue his outstanding start to his second stint at the club after 3 goals in 2 matches, while another of Manchester United's new signings, Raphael, is a contender to return to the starting 11 after coming off the bench at halftime in Wankdorf Stadium when the manager switched to a 5-man defense in there. Dean Henderson and Phil Jones played for the under-23s against Arsenal last Friday, banking their first competitive minutes of the campaign. Marcus Rashford, Amad Diallo and Alex Telles are still likely to be out in there. Remember, Marcus Rashford is back in training, but he is not yet back to what we call full fitness in there, because he underwent what we call a shoulder surgery in there. And Amad Diallo really sustained an injury on just days to his loan move to Feyenoord in Netherlands. He really sustained an injury in there, and he's out for 6 weeks. Alex Telles is also back in training, but I think he's not yet back to full fitness, and I think he's really going to play into the midweek game as United play against West Ham again. One man who will be desperate to feature against the club he starred for on loan in the second half of this last season is Jesse Lingard, particularly as he will be keen to put Tuesday's evening disappointment quickly behind him. Remember, why do they say a disappointment? He is responsible for United losing that game in Bern against Young Boys when he really did a back pass that never really reached David De Gea in there, and the forward of a team which goes by names of Young Boys ran and got the ball faster than De Gea, and he buried that ball in the back of the net in just 3 of the added minutes of the extra time in there. It will be interesting to see what reception he gets from the London Stadium faithful, who really appreciated his efforts in the clat and the blue shirt in the season of 2020-2021 in there. So that is the team news for Manchester United. We get into the team news for a team which goes by names of West Ham in here onto the football news. Smash the like on the video, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload onto this channel. Now we go to the big story regarding the Hammers is the absentia of top scorer Mikel Antonio, as the powerful centre forward collected a 1-game suspension for his sending off for 2 yellow cards in the 0-0 draw at Southampton last time out. It means boss David Moyes will not be able to name an unchanged lineup again, but he has recent signings like Kurt Zouma, Alex Kral and Nikola Velasic waiting in the wings to start. Centre-back Winston Reid is still sidelined in there. The East Londoners are in Europa League action today, away to Dynamo Zagreb in Croatia, so we will have an update from their camp following the tie. Of course, Manchester United meet the Hammers again in the Carabao Cup at Old Trafford next Wednesday on 22nd September when Mikel Antonio will be available. So that is the so-called early team news of Manchester United versus West Ham clash that is happening over the weekend in there at the London Stadium for West Ham hosting Manchester United. I'm out for now. See you later.